What do you wish most of all? Would you like to be very tall? You might if you think you were small, but being small is good too. What to become if you could, choosing the best that you think you should, hoping that your choice is for good, but being you is good too. Big or small, rich or poor, famous or not at all, one may never know what lies in store behind the wall. Wishes are good for a start, as long as you understand your part. Your wish must be pure in your heart before it can be in your hand. Big or small, rich or poor, famous or not at all, one may never know what lies in store behind the wall. So be careful, be careful what you wish for.
Good day and welcome. Once a long time ago, there was a lonely stone cutter. This stone cutter would work every day, carving into the side of a mountain, shaping rock to his own design. He was good at what he did, and the people loved his handiwork. But as he grew older, the repetition of his craft grew old with him.
Every day, same scene, every day, twin routine. Nothing ever turns, nothing ever will. How I yearn to never see another hill. Every day, same scene, every day, twin routine.
Then came a day when the stonecutter was visited by a most wealthy prince. This prince knew of the superior craftsmanship of the stonecutter and hired him to build a majestic palace, a grand and glorious structure made from the finest and most expensive materials. How much it would cost was not a concern to the wealthy prince, and so the stonecutter worked hard day and night, cutting into the stone mountain for rocks that would become the foundation of the palace. He toiled feverishly, chiseling giant pillars of marble and shaping statues of gold and silver. And so the palace grew and became grand indeed. And so the wealthy prince had his grand palace. The prince was grateful and rejoiced with celebration. And as he celebrated, the stonecutter watched from afar.
Look how happy the man, look, it's easy to understand how good it would be to be rich, not to toil like I do is my wish. Oh, great powers that be, will you please make me rich, rich like the prince.
And the great power that be did hear the plea of the weary stone cutter, and granted his wish.
Stone cutter, you have worked hard, 'tis true. Stone cutter, a rich man now are you.
And the stone cutter became a rich man, richer than even the prince.
How good to be wealthy, riches that are surrounding me. No more toil, no more work, no more chisel in the dirt. Now I can rest, to be rich is best.
And the stone cutter, now a rich man, hired many great builders and architects to design a bigger, grander palace than the one owned by the wealthy prince. And it came to be so a magnificent structure as the world had ever seen.
How good to be wealthy, riches that are surrounding me. Now I can rest, to be rich is best.
But as time passed, the stone cutter became weary of life as a rich man.
No more toil, no more work, no more chisel in the dirt. Now I just rest, to be rich is not best.
Then one day, the rich stone cutter saw a farmer working in the field. He saw how the farmer was happy with his daily labor and grew envious.
Soy and rice, harvest time, very nice and so sublime. All the gold of the world is nothing, to be happy is better, is something old to glean from the soil, making fun out of toil. Oh, great powers that be, will you please make me just like the farmer.
And the great powers that be did hear the plea of the rich stone cutter, and granted his wish.
Stone cutter, so unhappy art thee. Stone cutter, now a farmer you shall be.
So now, as a farmer, the stone cutter worked daily in the field.
Soy and rice, harvest time, very nice and so sublime. One with the good earth, and still free, and still me. Soy and rice, harvest time, very nice and so sublime. So sublime, so sublime.
As the stone cutter, now a farmer, worked in the field, the great sun would shine with rays of light and heat. Every day grew more tiresome than the next.
Lips thirsty, water, water, need shade. More water, please. Could I not find rest? Just pain, no ease. Lips thirsty, water, water, water.
The sun beat down until the stone cutter could farm no more. Beaten, he dropped with exhaustion.
weary am I, sun has won. All my will and strength now is gone. You change the world, power, you are sun. Is there any greater? Not one. Not one greater than the sun. O great powers that be, will you please make me shine, shine as the sun.
The great powers that be did hear the plea of the broken stone cutter, now a farmer, and granted his wish.
Stone cutter, never to be outdone. Stone cutter, you shall be as the sun.
The stone cutter now was the great sun in the sky. He made his way across heaven, and all who saw him would marvel.
Burning, burning, constant, traveling over every continent. I am power, some revere me, gaze at me with fear. I am power, people stay awake when I am near. Burning, burning, constant, beating down on every beast and man. I am power, casting shadows over everyone. I am power, I am greatest, I am the sun.
The stone cutter, now the sun, enjoy his unmatched authority over the day and watch from high above as people hurry to shield themselves from his hot rays of light. He saw that he could dry up the land and sear the earth, thinking nothing of consequences. He brought great drought upon the land.
I am power, casting shadows over everyone. I am power, I am greatest, I am the sun.
For days, weeks, and months, he unleashed heat and light upon the land, as everything shriveled and dried up, and his heart became less human and his want for power increased.
More, omnipotent am I. I stretch my arms, and everything is dry.
This change of heart was a terrible thing to happen to the stone cutter. Somehow, he forgot he was once a human, and now only desired to be the mightiest of all. Nothing else would matter to him. This went on and on until something finally made him stop. Something powerful enough to stop the sun's rays. Yes, a cloud made its way across the heaven and covered the sun. blocking the light and heat and cooling the earth. The clouds stayed there and dropped rain from the sky, filling the dry rivers and seas. The cloud blew away the dust and let crops and flowers bloom again. This made the stonecutter, now the sun, very angry and jealous.
The cloud blocks my way, the cloud darkens the day. Oh, great powers that be, will you please make me proud, make me a cloud.
And the great powers that be did hear the plea of the sun, who was once a stonecutter, and granted his wish.
Stonecutter, never happy with now. Stonecutter, you become as a cloud. I can travel where I like, howling loud. I can move things with my breath. I am cloud. I am power greater than the sun. None are stronger, no, not one. I am thunder, I am wind, I am storms, and I will win. I, the hurricane, am proud, I tornado, I am cloud.
As the cloud, the stonecutter caused the oceans to spin and churn, and the villages near the ocean were struck with the massive tidal waves. Those inland were subjected to the tornadoes and hurricanes. Everywhere he went, he caused destruction.
I am thunder, I am wind, I am storms, and I will win. I, the hurricane, am proud, I, tornado, I am cloud.
By now, the stonecutter's quest for power had made him completely inhuman. There was no turning back now, as he caused twice the destruction he made when he was the sun. He blew and blew, knocking down homes and entire forests. But there was one thing that was stronger than the cloud. Yes, the mountain. No matter how hard he tried, the mountain would not move.
The mountain will not be gone. The mountain is tall and strong. Oh, great powers that be, I demand you make me the mountain.
And the great powers that be did hear the plea of the cloud, who was once a stonecutter, and granted his wish.
Stonecutter, with a heart turned to stone. Stonecutter, now a mountain you stand alone. last I am the mountain, at last more powerful than the king am I. Unmovable am I, my head is in the sky, and I shall never die, not I. I am most powerful, and now at last I reign. I am the greatest, I am the mountain.
The mountain caused earthquakes as he laughed. His heart had become as cold as stone he became. But it was not long before he found something greater than the mountain. What is more powerful than the mountain? The stone cutter, of course.
No, no! Great powers that be, make me a stone cutter again! Make me a stone cutter again!
But it was too late. The great power that be had grown tired of the stone cutter's demand and disapproved of the way he acted when his wish was granted. So the stone cutter remained as the stone mountain.
No! No!
Wishes are good for a start, as long as you understand your part. Your wish must be pure in your heart before it can be in your hand. So be careful. Always be careful what you wish for. Thank you for listening to the story of the stone cutter. You can find more folk tales of many cultures in the library. Sawadi means good day.